Prime Minister Justin Trudeau speaking ahead of a caucus meeting in Ottawa. Let's listen live.
And we are there to work constructively with them on this
Scott,
issue.
Scott's position now on against all export tariffs and against dollar-for-dollar response. Who speaks for Canada vis-a-vis?
The federal government has continued to say clearly, as I will, that everything is on the table. But our efforts are first and foremost to make sure that tariffs don't come on Canada. It would be bad for Canada, yes, but it would also be bad for American consumers. And that's why we are continuing to make the case that rather than restrict the goods coming from Canada, the U.S. should be working even more with Canada on our energy, on our critical minerals, on the goods that they need to be able to have the economic growth that Donald Trump has promised. That is our first choice. Next, if they do move forward on tariffs, we are ready to respond in a strong way, but in a way that will be stepping up gradually with one goal, not to figure out how to manage these tariffs and live with them over the long term, but to figure out how to get them removed as quickly as possible. And on that, everything is on the table.
Qu'est-ce que vous pensez de ça?
Comme j'ai dit, je ne ferai pas de commentaires basés sur...
What side
is Donald Trump getting more serious about Canada?
Pensez-vous pouvoir aider Madame Smith à la lumière des discussions que vous avez eues avec les premiers ministres territoriaux provinciaux hier? Est-ce qu'il y a un mouvement, une évolution et avez-vous confiance de pouvoir la rallier?
Écoute, depuis les débuts, j'ai reconnu que Mme Smith a un rôle important qu'elle remplit de défendre les intérêts des Albertains. Comme tous les premiers ministres doivent défendre l'intérêt de leur propre région. Mais en même temps, il y a un intérêt canadien que tout le monde est en train de ressentir. J'entends et je comprends Mme Smith.
I understand and I hear Ms. Smith, and what I asked yesterday is can we work together to find ways that we can use the important leverage that oil and gas from Canada have in order to remove or push back if tariffs come into play. So I've heard that there are things that we can do, but is there something that she can offer that we can
mauvais pour les États-Unis, qui encouragerait de revenir sur les tarifs sans faire plus mal aux Albertains que nécessaire. Parce que depuis le début, je disais, quelle que soit notre réponse, il faut que ça soit équitable pour tous les Canadiens.
But I said it needs to be fair for all Canadians. We can't have one region of the country carrying a bigger burden because of Donald Trump's actions. We need to defend all of Canada.
Non, elle fait sa job de défendre l'Alberta, mais
it's her job to defend Alberta.
Tous défendre tous les Canadiens.
But we all want to defend all Canadians.
All right, so we were just listening to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau speaking to reporters ahead of a caucus meeting in Ottawa. Of course, tariffs. That was the big question. He says everything is on the table. He did cite a couple of points. One, that the U.S. should be working even more with Canada. And also that, if that doesn't work, there's going to be a strong response from the government stepping up gradually.